Go live. There it is.
There we go.
What's up, everybody?
What's going
I'm
on, everybody?
Chaos Fire
I'm
2015.
Keep 0203.
I got distracted. I'm sorry. Woo!
We're back,
Um,
everybody.
welcome back to this
Uh,
week's episode of Heartless Gamers Reacts.
yeah, and this time we're on Twitch. But if you don't see us here, this will be uploaded to another site that you guys have already seen. If you joined us last week. It was last week,
So don't
right?
forget to
Was
hit
that
that
2
like
weeks
and
ago?
subscribe to join us there too.
That part. If you guys like everything that we're doing for you, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, tell everybody. The more views and the more subscribers that we have, please don't do that again.
I'm just trying to share it to Discord. Sorry.
The more people that we get to like, subscribe, share, the more people that join us, and any donations are gracefully accepted. But the more people that we get involved in this, the better content and the better productions that we can bring to you guys. Like, it's not just us, it's all of you as well.
Sorry. I also added it to our Discord, so people that are
speaking of
following us can join that.
speaking of which, you want to shout out that Discord for everybody who isn't a part of it already?
Well, if you care to join us, you can go to Discord and look for the Heartless Gamers Discord channel, which I will also share a link in the comments so you can see it that way. We'll go from there.
All right. Now, you want to tell everybody why we're here this week?
Well, if you don't know, in the past week, there's been nothing but gaming showcases left and right, left and right. And since PlayStation dropped Xbox had theirs on Sunday, and Nintendo didn't want to be left out, so they did theirs today at 10 a.m. this morning while we were both working.
Yes. And to the people that are probably going to roast us for not doing one for Xbox, we are getting to it. Trust me, we're getting to it. We're a little behind on life as it is right now, so we're just trying to play catch up. But we will get to the Xbox one when we have a chance to. Just give us some time.
Right. We'll get there when we can, even though both of us remain PlayStation players and excited for Nintendo as it is.
I mean, we dabble in a little bit of everything. We're not just exclusive to PlayStation. Like, yes, we primarily play games via PlayStation or Steam, but we dabble in a little bit of everything.
It's fair. But, it's just a little harder to get onto Xbox games when we don't have that ability.
That part. But
No,
again, we're not leaving. Again, we're not leaving Xbox out. All right, again, we're not leaving the Xbox out. We're going to get to the Xbox One eventually. Okay, just give us a chance. Let us live for now.
We're going to focus on what we play first.
Yes. With that being said, let's go ahead and pull up the Nintendo Direct. There it is. Huzzah! Ready to dive in?
Yeah, the first 15 minutes is the actual Direct. Afterwards is the Treehouse, which could take a little bit longer, but we're not going to watch that part.
Okay. I was going to say, did you ever dive into the facts of Treehouse?
No, I did not. But from what I could tell, it's more just like the more details about certain games, but not anything in depth or anything too crazy.
For those of you that are watching, want to comment and like fill us in, if we haven't already made a video about Treehouse, go ahead and comment. Tell us what you know about Treehouse. Well, Nintendo Direct Treehouse or whatever it's called. And just give us some facts so that way, again, it's not just us that are Heartless Gamers. Heartless Gamers is a full-blown community. Like, granted, primarily you'll see us and hear us, but we aren't leaving anybody out. So let's dive into this.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
早速ですが
First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Please take a look at this.
Hello. Beep. My name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more. Beep. I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Heaven Groove game. Beep.
Rhythm Heaven Groove. Playing this game is pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it. But it's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat. Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. Finally, you're awake.
go forth, magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with BA, BA, and a healing spell with B down A, B down A, like that.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike a chord against the foes you face? Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah. We're under attack.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up.
You got a rhythm gamer here?
Hold on. Please tell me that they did not just mix Dance Dance Revolution with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
I mean, I can't tell you they didn't do that because it's kind of what it looks like
That's exactly what it looks like.
with AI voice chat.
Let's see. Did anyone else play Parappa the Rappa on PlayStation? Because this is reminding me of that.
It sounds very similar to that. I think I've seen people play it with VR.
It really does seem very, very similar. So, like, honestly, this has also given me very, very strong Jackbox vibes. That's the game, right? Jackbox?
Shit. My fault. I hit the wrong button. Yes, it has Jackbox vibes, so it was also more a I don't know how to phrase it. Kind of seems like a Mario Party type game. You have the little random mini games you going through throughout the entire thing.
Yeah, I can see that. But anyway, let's continue on, see what kind of craziness this game has for in store for us.
The arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock. Beep.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive games to play. Get into the groove solo or with friends when Rhythm Heaven Groove hits the Nintendo Switch system July 2nd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove for Nintendo Switch.
任天堂スイッチのタイトルです。
You'll also be able to play it on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Please wait just a little longer for its release. From here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. Let's begin with some headlines.
Master the way of the sword.
Let's see your best then, eh?
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the Sword Play Action series, is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2. Edo-era Kyoto has been overrun by monsters known as Genma. Now, Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure. Parry. Deflect. And the powerful counterattack Isen. Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path. Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle. You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively slay Genma. As fates intertwine, will you cut down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 25th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
It's got that Joy-Con movement like Skyward Sword.
Listen, I know that you were talking about doing the pre-order for PlayStation, but I feel like you would enjoy it a lot more on the Switch too, just by the actual movement that you have to do with the Joy-Cons.
To get the Skyward Sword movement too with it, I might consider that. I have to take the Joy-Cons out and actually be able to like mash or go with the sword combos.
I mean, again, in fairness, you have been playing these games for a hot minute. Like this is all the way back to childhood.
Early PlayStation days, PS1 days.
Right. So that one's a you call. I know people would love to see you play this, so unless you get a whole setup going with your Switch,
Might
the
be a
only
little more
one
in
that,
depth than I can do right this second.
but maybe something we can work on.
Eventually.
All right. Well, before we continue, appreciate you for joining us, Jen.
Hi, Applejack. Thanks for joining in.
We appreciate you joining us. Hi.
I have no hands.
I have no hands. Anywho's, we miss you too, Jen.
We do miss you too, Jay.
Anyway, as we said earlier, don't forget to, tell everybody about us, have them like, share, subscribe, so forth, so on, so that way you guys don't miss a single thing that we post. Because
We are working on pushing more Heartless Gamers content out there.
yes, we are. All right. Now, with that being said, and all the thanks and whatnot. Okay. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. And let's continue on.
Yep.
Your unwritten epic begins. Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen is heading to Nintendo Switch 2. You are the Arisen, a hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2, explore the new land of Norgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spell casting, choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th. Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Naytiba. Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim the planet. Engage in high-speed combat that focuses on timing. Then find your opening and strike. Defeat enemies to acquire new skills. Then strategically deploy them to fit the situation. Can you save humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Blast off in the 2-player co-op adventure Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy. There are many interstellar areas to explore.
I like this.
Melt ice to make a path. Activate devices in time with the beat. Escape from incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars. 2 players can also work together locally or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey
You're giving me,
through
like,
the
It Takes
Glade
Two
of
vibes.
Dreams in this bold reimagining of
That one for Orbitals
Alright.
give me It Take Two vibes.
Yeah, it sure was.
Like, and I'm kind of down for that because I've enjoyed those games that those series that's come out.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the not multiplayer games, but what's the word I'm looking for here? Chaos,
Multi-Windows games
I guess.
where it's 2 people simultaneously playing the same game, working together.
Yeah. But let's see what else Nintendo has for us.
Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms. Dive into 4 new musical stages and enjoy more added content. Up to 4 players can go out on a limb in local co-op. You can also play a revamped version of Kung Fu using GameShare locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 1st. It's a great day for a big walk. Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking adventure.
All right, hold on. So Nintendo created their own version of Peak, essentially.
With what? The Big Walk?
Yes. Like that's what it's looking like right now. And I've only seen 2 seconds of the game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of what it looks like. I can't.
I also I also can't get over that design for the character. Like, like what the
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
Oh my god, Nintendo, what the hell is this? What is this?
Simple designs. Simple designs.
Oh my god. All right. Let's
One ball on a yellow ball on a red ball.
Oh
Character.
my god. All right. Let's continue on.
Set off through a peaceful world, brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover. Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around. Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch. And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle. They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring,
That was definitely a chaos move right there. I fell down a hole again.
Does this explode? It always explodes when I'm around.
Oh my god. Like, I could see us having way too much fun with this game. Way too much chaos fun.
Yeah, this definitely
I-
just peak.
Not just that chaos.
Peak with chaos.
Not just that chaos.
What? I didn't fall down a hole again.
Whole thing.
I didn't fall down a hole again this time.
Yet.
This time.
Yet.
you can
That's
always
what-
just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
That's cheesy as hell, but funny.
It's cheesy. It's funny. And they said the magic words.
Cross-platform?
Cross-platform.
Probably means PC and Nintendo.
Real talk right here. All right. How many times have you ever seen a Nintendo game on Steam?
Probably not Steam, but Epic Store or something like that.
Potentially. That one might be a hard sell. But I don't know. Like, I got a feeling that just because it said cross-platform, it could mean cross everything.
Cross-platform for PS5, Mac operating systems, and Windows. That's it.
So
With it, you can have a party up to 12 people.
okay.
Just saying.
I'm with it. I'm with it. Like, big walk. As of right now, out of 5 chaotic hearts, how many chaotic hearts do you give that?
My name is Chaos. I fully support this message.
Wasn't really the message that we were trying to send here, but okay.
They get the gist of it.
All right. All right. Moving on.
Season the seas. Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat Crew. Cook up recipes with Sanji. Craft the menu. Decorate it to your liking. Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet, sailing onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 23rd.
Pocopia.
I beg your pardon?
It's Pocopia. That's Ditto.
Yeah, I got that. Like,
Squirtle Tail. DLC.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026.
all right, hold on.
Yes.
Because I haven't had an opportunity to actually sit down and play this game yet. All right.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to explain this game in general?
It's a crossing between Animal Crossing and Pokemon with a mix of Minecraft. You're building, you're establishing, you're restoring a community, and you're finding and bringing back Pokemon to a dead island, basically. But you're always just generally having a good time with your Pokemon friends. But your Ditto, who comes back and transforms into the trainer. His or her trainer.
Interesting. Yeah,
I will say it does not run very well on Switch. Switch 2 is only the best way to do it.
I was gonna say, like, I haven't played the game yet. Been meaning to, but you know, life has been lifing. How long has this game been out? Has it been like over a year?
No, it's been since February.
Since February?
The DLCs were planned. Like they already had paid DLC that was ready to come out. This is just a free update to give you more area to use and go through, more Pokemon to find.
Gotcha. All right, well, I guess let's continue. See what else this DLC has, because it looks like it's about to continue on. So.
And there's more! The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover a brand new town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Part 1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for more details in the future.
We hope you're looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia via a free update and paid DLC. Next, please take a look at this.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games, the winner of which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate. The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale.
Passed to me, blade.
Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield. Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
You look upon the promised one, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation. How did it feel to upheave the world? Begone from us, the darkest dark.
I'm excited.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th. Alongside the standard edition, there will be a special edition, the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagdan Collection, that launches the same day. Please look forward to it. Let's continue with
Everything
some
is
more
December
headlines.
or September.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles. The first part of Ninjala 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2. After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action-adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air. Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninjala 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system next spring. The DK Challenge barrels in. Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event. Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try out ones geared for beginners. or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges starting later today. Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Bros. Is breaking through. Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Bros. Twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves, with the first wave beginning later today. From the creators of Vampire Survivors,
領域展開
the latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, casts a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2. Up to 8 players can compete online for the top spot in this Survivors Royale. At the start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Are you up for the challenge in these games? Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a looming darkness devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall. Enter a darkly elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P. In a city under siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60 frames per second in both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 June 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Enter a mystical era deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke?
I still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit.
You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming. All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode. In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate. Not only that, but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game, control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second, and put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third. There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date. The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions. New features will be added to each title, so we hope you'll check them out. And a new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin. Here are some early moments from the game.
アニマは世界の源であった。水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだった。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ硝石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてが、その石と共にあると思ってください。
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのものだ。
力の使い方、なんとなく分かった気がする。
騎士って人殺しの職業で、奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂、ドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が深まる。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。定石なしで騎士の力。
生と死、すべてはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
さあ、始まるわよ。兄上、行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと。
Xenoblade Genesis marks a new beginning. What kind of story do you think will be told? Please look forward to future updates. Next, please take a look at this.
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets, bows, or even handles. There are 12 sports to choose from, all with intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them. Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes. In table tennis, aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly.
I
In
agree, Jen.
archery,
It does look like a lot of fun,
enjoy
but there's
rallies
some
with
things
different
that-
types of shots in tennis.
It's being a little weird.
Bump, set, and spike in volleyball.
They definitely
Roll the
messed
ball
up bowling
straight
last
or
time.
give it
Better
a
fix
spin to strike big in
They
bowling.
sure did, but I
Dribble,
mean, it was still
pass,
an enjoyable
and
game.
shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club in golf. Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling. Ride through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding. Steer with handles and coast along the
giving me
waves
tic-tac vibes.
in power cruising. Tilt the controller and fly around freely in prop plane.
Hey, I don't know how I feel about.
Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope.
I really don't.
You
know how
can
I feel
create
about
and
thumb
play
wrestling
as a
one.
sportsmate or Mii character. Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 22nd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We showed all the sports included, but since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports, thumb wrestling.
Before the match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just
Nobody
shake the
cares.
controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger.
How about we speed this a little bit along?
Survive a land ruled by dragons. The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall. Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th. Get on board for these games. Customize your own avatar and play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Partyland. Join the party with over 40
Does Mario Party Hello
character-themed
Kitty edition?
mini-games and several board games.
I mean, it wouldn't be Nintendo.
There are over
if they didn't do,
140 Sanrio characters to meet.
child-only games.
Plus,
here
you can
other
choose
than,
from
you know,
16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more.
Sony put on theirs.
Hello Kitty Party Land launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Well done, Fox.
A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th. A free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Hope resonates within the crystals.
Jen, were you talking about the Hello Kitty one?
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance. This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals. But after the invasion of the Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 22nd.
I just want to know if I can call on
Weird,
Chocobo
whimsical
and make it
world
say,
is
"Wah!"
waiting. Piku Niku returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration adventure. What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing. Other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to solve. But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all they're worth. Time to join the resistance. By using Piku's surprising abilities, help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Piku Niku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Prepare for an all-new monster-filled adventure.
Dragon Quest.
Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There, they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it! Win it over and it'll fight by your side. And that's not all. Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies. Now, take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely your own. Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters, the Withered World.
Huh. About time you got here. upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor. We are monsters, each vying for blood.
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy spirit.
That's from Software. It's going to be a Souls-like game.
Yeah, I was thinking of.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Hey everyone, here are some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the Mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands. All right, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the Exploration Bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the Mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th. And in the smart device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. Don't forget to check this out too. See ya!
So what did you think? Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired by Deep Cut. We hope you're looking forward to it. Let's see some more headlines.
I don't know what I was expecting, but that was.
I only know a little about Deltarune. I don't really care about it. Because apparently it's a long-term story, but they've only released 4 episodes so far.
Awaken your power.
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
This battle's ours.
There are monsters roaming this world,
You'll feel this one!
as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor ReFantazio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system November 12th.
Strange characters known as
Create,
humans.
explore, survive.
Oh my god, Minecraft.
A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way.
Just go play
Dig
Pokemon.
into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off. What will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Hold on. Did they show what yet?
No, they did not. So let's not ruin any more of it and let them know there was anything there, Kathy. Mama Kathy. Just a rumor. Isn't that right, Mama Kathy?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so did we. That's why we're watching this.
So did he. Don't pay attention to me.
Anyways, continuing on.
The music started with us.
The battle of light and darkness approaches. Filled with memorable adventures 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th. A bundle with all 3 compilations, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3, also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、
I know you
私た
fucking
ちが
lying.
定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
Okay, that's big. Okay, Chaos, when you start doing your little like thing, do me a favor and input me flipping a table after this. Like,
yes. And that is not misleading here where it says available on Switch 2. It's available on all platforms at release.
Thank you. Thank you for clearing that up, because I was literally going to say that could also be towards the fact that it's only going to be on the Switch 2, because that wouldn't surprise me with Square Enix and Tetsuya Nomura.
No, it's going to be available on all platforms at release.
Thank God.
I mean, you got to keep it on PlayStation where you've been playing it.
I mean, that's true and not true, because I have played every single game on every single platform that they ever first released on. Huh. Oh, yeah, they're coming out with a 4.
They were always planning on a 4, but they were trying to finish the Final Fantasy VII trilogy they were making first before they started fully going into 4.
Yeah, and because Tetsuya Nomura is the lead developer and director for both games, he has been since 7, like original 7.
Yeah.
You know, Final Fantasy is his baby, but Kingdom Hearts is basically his second child. So he's got to show some love. No.
They left it open-ended at the end of 3 for more story.
They did leave it open-ended at 3, but number 3 was the end of the Master Xehanort Chronicles. Now we're leading into the Master of Masters Chronicles. And we will get into that on another stream. Let's continue on with this before I lose my shit going down a rabbit hole for Kingdom Hearts.
Down the rabbit hole, Alice.
No.
How was that? Next is our last announcement. Please take a look.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy.
You don't say.
Who did not have a fairy.
Wait for it. This year. Let's go.
Let's do it! The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be announced in the future, so please look forward to them. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America.
Yeah, nobody cares. Okay. Remove.
Oh.
Okay.
That was a great way to end it.
Oh my
Coming-
god. My
The two
childhood.
biggest games of their life. Of the thing at the very end. Be probably the two most profitable.
Yes.
Ocarina of Time is a classic. And
Oh my god.
loved.
Like everybody's gonna lose their minds once Ocarina of Time. Well, all right. The people who have actually played the original Ocarina of Time are gonna lose their minds once it finally releases. As far as Kingdom Hearts goes, it's gonna be extremely profitable for Nintendo, as well as PlayStation, Square Enix, Microsoft, like all the big name companies, like especially Disney. Disney's gonna profit off this like you wouldn't friggin' believe.
Of course, it's all other major franchises.
It is. It is a very major franchise for them. Honestly, I feel like this Nintendo Direct was more or less just like transfer of the same games that we saw from PlayStation, their state of play. There was, a couple of like, AAA games here and there, as well as obviously Kingdom Hearts, Ocarina of Time, a few of the remakes that they're planning on producing and whatnot. Honestly, out of 5 hearts, I'd give this like maybe a 2. And the only reason I'm giving it that much is just for the last 2 games that were showcased.
This also just kind of seems like a showcase where they were like, okay, everybody else released something. We need to show something just to say that we're actually competing.
Right. Like,
and they had to put something big at the very end. Okay, so there is plans for the future here.
Right. Like it more or less just seemed more like a showcase of what else the Switch 2 is capable of, more and less of the games that they're trying to produce and release for the game. Or I'm sorry, for the console itself.
Right.
Yeah, it did seem very rushed and very like just mediocre. As like, and that's comparing it to like all the past Nintendo Directs and whatnot that we've ever seen. Like Nintendo has always been like a last minute, like, all right, let's showcase this, and this. But it's been more or less like AAA games, like nothing major because they're more or less trying to get the other consoles to be like, all right, release this game so that way people can play it on the go with our console.
Well, right. That's why it's always just kind of this. Like I said, it's a lot of their showcases I generally don't care for because they're not always. There are a lot of like AAA games that nobody's ever heard of, and I'm not saying they're not good. It's just they don't interest me very much.
Right. You thought the Nintendo Direct ended at 3? Oh,
that's Kingdom Hearts.
Sorry. My fault. I brought that back up again. I thought it was a new one. My fault. It makes me a little nervous to see what Microsoft had. Because obviously we all know that there's another console war that's going on between all three major competitors. Sony,
Right. Well, most of it's based on the fact that the sales numbers weren't there, so they're going back to strictly being separate instead of just automatically pushing for every console release on a game.
Right. But this ultimately seemed just like a giant flop and just more or less a way for games that, well, actually there was only one game that wasn't actually able to be showcased at the PlayStation State of Play, which would have been Kingdom Hearts.
Right.
And Ocarina of Time, like obviously if you were watching State of Play, you already knew that Ocarina of Time had to be in there.
Well, they had already leaked it a while ago, or it was leaked.
Right.
The only thing they could have done to actually make this to where it's more upfront is if they made a new, like, say, Super Mario Wonder game, but made it like 3D, like they did with the hat one. I can't remember what that's called right now.
Odyssey.
Yes, like they made it made a follow up to that.
Yeah. I agree. I definitely.
Or at least made Super Smash Brothers another Smash game.
I would love another Super Smash Brothers game. I really would.
Especially with Star Fox being released here in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. Speaking of which, as far as the trailer for Star Fox goes, did it seem basically just like a revival of the original to you?
It kind of seemed like some of the same missions and levels, but I was also kind of staring at their character models, which look very puppety.
Yeah. Yeah,
and kind of like creeped me out a little bit.
Yeah. I did notice that too.
So if that rumor is true about like the multiplayer on there being where you can like basically control them and talk as them,
yeah, there's a lot of potential for a lot of things to go very funny and very wrong.
Very chaos.
Yeah, fitting. Very fitting on that one. Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap it up right there for this reacts. What did you think overall about the Direct?
Honestly, like I said, I kind of felt like it was kind of like a rush just to throw it out there. So I was gonna give them like a 1.5.
1.5. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not much of anything. There are a couple of good ones in there and a couple of like, hey, I'd do fun to do for a video, but probably not at the full price of what they're gonna be released for.
Yeah, I really don't think they should have did as many AAA titles as they did. But, you know, again, when you're pressed for time, especially since your biggest two competitors, Sony and Microsoft, have released their directs and their showcases.
Right.
What else do you have left to showcase? You don't really have any big name titles other than Legend of Zelda
Mario.
ripoff of Mario, Star Fox. Which, in all honesty, the last Star Fox game that was released, if I'm not mistaken, was when we were 13.
Yeah, it's been a long time since there's been a Star
Like,
Fox game.
At least 20 years. So I wouldn't really consider that much of a showcase for Star Fox, but I mean, I guess something's better than nothing in Nintendo's exact words.
Yeah, that's what I consider. It's more of them just trying to get something out there.
Yeah.
Their last Star Fox game was September 2017, apparently.
Get out of here. 2017?
It was Star Fox 2.
It must not have did very well.
Yeah, 'cause it looks like they remade Star Fox 64 on the 3DS in 2011. And then it was just random from there. Like, I've never heard of anything beyond that, so that's why it is what it is. Did you freeze? Why am I up here by myself? Yeah, so I guess we lost Key, or he froze, or something happened there. But no, there's been a lot of there's not a lot of I didn't see a lot of promise in a lot of this. It looks like a lot of reports to go to the Switch for teams to play. So that being said, I don't know if Key can still hear me, but I'm probably going to close my mic in a second. It's been good. Thank you guys for joining us. Look forward to a video here coming up soon on YouTube highlighting what we were talking about today and a lot of the Nintendo Direct. So hope to see you in the next one. Make smart choices. Or as Key would say, definitely don't. And thanks for showing up, Jen. Thanks for showing up, Kathy. We appreciate you. Make sure you like, comment, comment, and subscribe to Heartless Gamers. And if you want to see something else or see us review something else, let us know. Hopefully Key can end it from there.